guys, it's Tuesday. I hope each and every one of you guys are having a good week so far. And I've got a little bit of different setup today, so I got to make sure I'm looking at the right camera piece. But we've got a lot of people at today's car show. I mean, a lot of people. This is probably the most that I've seen here since we've been doing them over the past several months. So there's going to be a lot of cars to walk around and take a look at here. But I am going to touch bases really quickly. A question I do get a lot of, and this week some people asked me if I wouldn't mind kind of going over, you know, my car. Let's see if I can tilt this down. Is, Chuck, what type of, you know, what tint do you have as far as your numbers? And, you know, there's some reasons why you should tint your cars. Now, this is going to vary, of course, by state. I actually got on the internet today and what's going on, Brad? And started looking at the different states. Mark, welcome. The different states as far as tints that you can put on your cars. Number one, I'm glad I don't live in New York. So if you live in New York, hey, no, nothing against you guys, but man, do y'all even live in the United States? And if you live in New Jersey, I mean, New Jersey, you can't even have tint on the car. They say no tint. But in New York, what's so funny is you can have on the sides, you could have like 70%. But guys, this right here is 5%. Let me flip you around. I'm gonna just flip you around, easy for you to see. And then I'm gonna have you guys, once this video is over, a lot of you guys, your comments that you're posting right now, I'm not gonna see them, or no one else will see them. So when this video is over, if you wouldn't mind maybe coming back later today or tomorrow and drop a comment of what your state, put what state you're from and what kind of tint you guys can put on your cars. Hey, Mr. Watson, Mrs. Watson, good Tuesday evening to you. But this is 5% what I have here. So basically what it's saying is that it's allowing 5% of light to get in the car. This is saying poor connection, so let me know if it's poor connection or not, guys. It's not giving me any statistics, but I've got 5% on all the car. And then on the front, I have on the windshield is covered in 35, and then I have a strip right here that goes across, the sun visor strip, that is 5%. Now, in many states, these aren't even allowed. Thanks, Ivan, I appreciate you letting me know that. But this right here is not even allowed in most states. Now, some states you can have it like I think it's like 6 inches, 4 inches, but you know, and again, that's only going to come into play here in Oklahoma. We do not have an inspection sticker, so we don't have to take our cars down like many of you guys do. Oklahoma used to when I first moved here a long time ago, but they don't anymore. So there's no inspection sticker for them to, you know, say, hey, you know, Chuck, you're going to have to, that's too dark. But some of you guys I know live in states that do have, you guys do have inspection stickers, and so they catch you guys. And I know in some states, I've talked to a few of you guys, they'll actually impound your car if it's too dark. I mean, they'll pull you over, give you a ticket, but it's too bad you ain't driving it. And again, I'm sorry guys, I'm not seeing any comments or anything like that because it's showing poor connection out here. So I'm gonna start walking around. We're gonna look at some cars. Yes, I'm at Tuesday Night Cruise here at 91st and Memorial area. 20% is the darkest you can get here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Great, thanks. Virginia, everybody's popping in here saying those comments are great, guys. Make sure you can, if you come back later on and post that down there, because these live, that's the only thing I don't like about this. I wish that YouTube would change. You guys, I love the Grand Sport, is that they would leave you guys' comments on here. Arizona's 33%, I'm seeing. But unfortunately, the comments do not stay. Memphis, Tennessee, 5%. Got the Bumblebee, this car right here. You will see it in this week's video. Something happens to that, so you might want to check that out. One thing I did notice, guys, we've got, we'll come back over here to the Corvettes here in a minute, but the I'm going to see if they happen to have a ZL1 out here today, because a lot of the Camaros are out here. It looks like a Camaro club. Let's check out some Camaros. We got Lambo doors. Camaros. If you guys are in here, make sure, or if you watch this later on, make sure you hit the thumbs up. That helps promote the channel. Go back over here. This, that's pretty cool right there. We're going to check out these Camaros real quick. I'm see if I happen to see a ZL1 anywhere up through here. And I see a ZL1. What do y'all think about that green? Sorry guys, we got a ton of people here today, so we're having to walk around everybody to... Wow. Now is that not is that not bright or what? I mean, that's crazy sick bright right there. That looks some type of highlighter or green, or I don't know what they call that color, but I'm sure there's some Camaro guys in here who can let us know in the comments what color that is.
I told myself, a lot of times when you put the film on by itself,
let's see.
tell the guy that has the shade.
Oh, that's a pretty little setup here. See, if you'll notice, you know, most of the cars that you'll see in Oklahoma have a lot of tint on them. It's not uncommon for cars here to have 5% tint. We'll walk further down here. There's a bunch more Camaros down here. And those ZL1, it doesn't look like we're going to find one of those out here. Oh, here's one. This is a 5th gen ZL1. Hey, a ZL1's a ZL1, isn't it? Well, this tells you how big of a difference Look at the front of this car, and then check out the new ZL1s that they have now, how much more aggressive the new ones look. Which that's what I love about the newer sports cars, whether they're Corvettes or, you know, whether they're the Dodge products, whether most of them are starting to get a little bit wider, and they're starting to get a little bit more aggressive in how they look. Carbon fiber on that. Check out the inside here. It's got a little bit of a back seat. The back seat's been towed. Oh, this is a convertible, that's why. Another one of these big time green ones. Black hoods. I know the ZL1 now has the black hood, and the ZL, no, it's just got the insert, and then the ZL1 1LE has the black hood, if I'm not mistaken. Got a Camaro 1LE here. That's nice. That's a pretty color. Matte finish wheels. You know, Camaro is making a big jump in their cars. You know, the Camaro team at Chevy, General Motors is, you know, this is a good time to be a Camaro guy as well. I mean, if you like Camaros, they're really taking some huge strides. The interior of this car. Hello. I know we got some Dodges over here. Let's see if we got some Hellcats. Look at the rear end on that car. Got somebody, one of the subscribers sent in something. Very first thing I've ever gotten in the mail. He sent it in. I'm gonna put it on this week, and we'll let you guys take a look at it. Let's go run over here real quick. Because the Dodge, it's amazing how out here it's usually pretty segregated as far as the Dodge guys will be on one end, the Chevy guys on the other end. And I'll come back, I'll try to read some of your comments here before I end, because I know there's several of them popping up there. Ford, we got a GT in the house for your Ford guy. A couple of them. Got a Shelby Cobra here.
I'm just knocking some of the dust from his sitting.
Try to get you guys in here at an angle where you can see.
They're talking rain again, so it's going to be shut up in the garage collecting dust again. I don't even know if I'm going to go. I don't even know if I'm going to go to Jay or not now, because they're talking 70% chance of rain for Saturday now. What Jay want? Saturday? Yeah.
Beautiful car. What year is this?
06.
06.
06 is dirty. Been sitting in the garage too much. I don't know about Jay, brother.
Yes, I was going to get back to Tint. So, yes, back to Tint. And I get to looking at these cars, guys, and I almost forget that you're there. Forgive me. Yes. Hey, look, we got some Corvettes over here. Tint. Another big thing too is, depending on how much you can tint, you can actually reduce the amount of heat in your car by almost 60%. I know in my car, when I've got the windows up and I get in it, it's warm in there, but it's nothing like when I get in, you know, to my wife's car, or I've gotten into some other people's cars and they don't have as much tint. So the tint definitely helps that. Like somebody just said, skin cancer. Sure, if you're out cruising around and with this guy here, you know, of course he's got the top down probably most of the time, and he's taking in all the sun he can get. Well, it looks like the Dodge guys are not here tonight. Not very many of them. Got a scat pack here. Check out this wrap.
$5 ticket gets you a chance at $1,000 worth of tires and wheels from David's Wheels. 49-inch HD
called Sarge.
television. A set of 3 bracelets from Rusty Stuff. 5 drawer
over there. You don't even see a whole lot of scat packs around here. You see some of the Daytonas, but not a whole lot of the scat packs.
So we'll be drawing 5 winners that day. You don't have to be there to win.
Okay.
You gotta have a phone number. So come on, buy some tickets.
Good looking Stingray there. I don't know what it is. Oh, look at his side skirts here. He's got, these are definitely aftermarket, but I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's pretty carbon fiber up through there. Not only that, but tint. I mean, do you guys agree? Do you guys agree that, let me get you out of the sun here. To me, a tinted car looks a whole lot better tinted. I mean, it just looks really, really sharp when they're tinted. You know, like right here's a prime example. Let me switch you back around here. You know, there's no tint on this car whatsoever here. And, you know, and again, this is a Z06. You know, most of your Corvettes and stuff like that, guys, are going to be in, most of the time they're parked in the garage anyway. I mean, if we're not driving them or doing something, it's not like, you know, unless you have a daily driver, you know, having tint, you know, the lowest tint you can get definitely protects the interior for sure. It does make it look a whole lot better, Mr. Myers, for sure. Let's see, guys, if there's anything else real interesting around here. And I don't mean to try to migrate just towards the newer cars. I mean, they got a lot of nice, you know, older classic cars in here. I know some of you guys are classic type guys. Got a GTO here. This gimbal, everything is backwards. If you go up, it actually goes down. If you go down, it goes up.
Talk to you later.
Mr. Emmel over here. I know this guys like, how many of you guys are Adams cleaners? If you're a big Adams guy, he's if you live here in the Tulsa area, he's always out here on most Tuesday nights selling the Adams products. He's pretty much got it all. If you can think of what Adams has, whether it's polishers, whether it's their different products, sells it by the gallon, sells it by the smaller ones as well. Gregory, I appreciate you stopping by. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna stop right here because it's kind of in the shade. I'm gonna read a few of your comments here real quick. Man, there's a lot of them. This is the only bad thing I hate about this, guys. You know how I love to reply to each one of you guys. You know, I try to always do my best, even if it's a fist pump or something, but I try to acknowledge that I've seen your comment, and that's the only bad thing about these live streams. I can't acknowledge you guys and check out your cars. Got a split screen going on here. Tint in Florida is a must, I agree. Here in Cali, 50% rear. Driver's side can have 70%. I knew California was a stickler, but not near as bad as like the New York area. What we got going on here? We got some type of Polaris mobile, and these are kind of starting to become kind of popular around here. Starting to see some of these. You got an ACR Viper here. Guys, check this out. Look at the wing on that thing. Oh, that's a wing. That's a lot of carbon fiber on top too. That's a big old wing. Big old. Got 355s on the back. Those are meats. And those are drag radials right there. Got here. Look at the tires on these things. Got the fronts. Got 295s on the fronts. It does help. You know, a lot of people, the big misnomer is tint makes it hard to drive at night. I really have never really found a big difference in the tint. What you guys see inside here? Look at the inside. Again, this is the ACR here. Hard to see. He just bought it. Like he just bought this car. Let's see where he bought it from. Doesn't say what dealership he bought it from. Bought it in North Carolina. This is in North Carolina. I guess this is a North Carolina paper tag. Some of you guys that are from North Carolina know what that looks like. Man, that is just, I can't get over this wing, dude. This is crazy. I can only imagine what the ZR1 is going to have on it. I mean, what kind of wing that thing is going to have. Wow. Huge, huge. And this thing is brand spanking new. Front end here.
They're asking where I was. Where's the down? Dustin and you told me where my
Things here. It's kind of like the 1LE has on the Camaros. There. That was pretty cool. You know, that's one thing, you know, you guys know about me. I just like sports cars in general. Do I think the ZR1's gonna mop the floor with that ACR? Yeah. Yeah, I do. Let's see, where am I parked at? Oh, over here. Everybody's around the Black Mamba. Well guys, it's 19 minutes. I try to keep these to 15. Spin back around, keep forgetting, keep you guys out of the sun here. But keep sitting in your ideas. That was somebody's idea to talk about tint tonight. I start forgetting what things that you guys might be interested in. Again, send me an email. Let me know somewhere in the description of one of the videos what if you got a question for me. Of course, I'll answer it. Now that's starting to get a little harder to do because there's almost 7,000 of you guys strong. And a lot of people are starting to come in, and it's really cool to be able to meet so many new people. So guys, I hope you enjoy the Tuesday night cruises. I know many of you guys catch this later on tonight. Some of you guys are able to stop in here live. I wish I could speak to each one of your comments a little bit, but it is what it is. It's live. But guys, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week. and I'll see you guys Saturday morning at 9 a.m. and I hope you have a blessed week. Where's the finish?